I mean, being totally transparent, when we opened our first short-term rental, I was absolutely terrified. If you are getting into real estate investing and you are not terrified about what you're doing, then you must be doing something wrong. Don't go in so confident. You don't know everything. Trust me, I do not know everything. I know very little, and I've been doing this for 10 years now. So, but I was nervous because I had no idea. Is this property going to rent? Are we actually going to be able to find people? Am I going to be able to find cleaners? How do I do this? I don't even know what I'm doing. But I always like to be more hands-on. So I'm, living in Des Moines. It's like, let's just throw one in Des Moines and see what happens. I did my research. I utilize a company called AirDNA. I'll actually be launching a video hopefully tomorrow, maybe later today with them. I'm doing a partnership with them currently, but they're
brand sponsorship.
I know. Brought to you by AirDNA.
There you go.
But they're fantastic. It's the number one search company out there for helping you figure out like insights on markets, different like occupancy rates, nightly rates, amenities, different types of properties. So like for Des Moines, they actually give Des Moines a very bad score. It says, do not invest here. But I'm like, I want to try it. And even if it fails, at least I can learn how to do it and have my hands in it a little bit more than trying to go out of state because I was just way too uncomfortable to do that. So we saw through AirDNA that there was only 10% of properties in the Des Moines metro area had 4 bedrooms or more. But 90% was 3 bedrooms or less, sleeping max of like 6 to 8 people. So I'm like, at the time there was like 900 short-term rentals around the entire Des Moines metro, including
that many.
Ankeny, Altoona, all of that stuff.
Wow.
It's actually a very little number. It seems like a lot, but it's very few. But yes, more than what you would normally think from a first glance going through Des Moines. But yes, so we're like, let's do larger properties. But if we're going to do this, let's just blow it out of the water. So we decided to do properties that were like Smoky Mountain type of properties where we've got hot tubs and, like commercial hot tubs and game rooms with fancy arcade games and themes and accent walls and murals and all of this stuff to just have like these high-end properties in Des Moines.
It's more of an experience for people than just a house.
Exactly. And that's what we wanted to do was create not just a place to stay, but a place that your family can gather together and have an experience together. So we've done quite well. I don't know if I'd say that Des Moines is the number one investment spot for Airbnbs, but I can tell you that I've coined the term accommodation location. There is still definitely need in like small Midwestern areas near hospitals and hotels and event venues and stuff. I mean, we get different like wedding groups coming in or family reunions or buddies going golfing, or there's a quilt show that was going on at the Hy-Vee Hall or the Pork Expo or the Iowa State Fair. We get those.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, man, it's like people come in for that stuff and people just don't think it's like, yeah, they're not coming to vacation, but there's still a need for a larger home for multifamily gatherings or even just a smaller place that's not a hotel where you have more privacy. So don't get stuck on the vacation spots because there's definitely a need. But no matter where you are, make sure that you stand out and go all in because otherwise you will not be competitive.